guess before we close out here, like, why don't you share kind of what we titled our channel, A Case for Health. So, it might be kind of cryptic to some people. So what does that mean? Like, what does A Case for Health mean to you? And why did that motivate you to start this channel together with your homegirl Delia here?
Well, there was a book I read called The Case for Christ, and it was written by an atheist journalist out of Chicago whose wife became a Christian, and he was dead set against it. So he set out to write a hit piece essentially on Christianity and God, and ended up not being able to disprove God or not being able to disprove the resurrection. And he had to come to a point where he either accepted that there was truth there or he had to deny it. But as a journalist, in trying so hard to discredit something, he came to prove to himself his belief. So if I look at, how we came up with The Case for Christ, it's that same thing. Like, you and I aren't medical professionals, right? And nor do we profess to be. We've both been sick. We've had family members that have been sick. Like, we've kind of grown up in this say, quote unquote, pharmaceutical system, right? And we've seen enough fallout from that, let's say, with people that are close to us and in our lives, that we're just on this quest to understand and create this case for natural health, right? And we're not standing behind any particular product. We're not standing behind any particular company. We're not endorsed by anybody. We're just doing this because we've got some time to be able to read, research, talk to people through the weeks, and bring a message that we're learning to people. People can take it or leave it or do whatever they want with it. But we're just trying to be as real and authentic, as truthful as we can in the information that we're bringing forward. And I personally hope that it helps people and, gets them to think about what they're doing in their own lives today. And if this is inspiring and if this is helping people, or, just good information, then mission accomplished.
Yeah. Well, and I love that. So the book, the author of that book, that's true journalism right there. Not
Totally.
like the journalist that was calling you. So what a difference in journalism, right? Where you had someone calling you who basically is like, I don't care what you say, I'm going to frame it this way because I've been told to do this. I don't care if it's a truth or a lie, like, that's all they're doing. And so you're not being fed the truth. It's not an open mind. It's not doing the due diligence, right, of the proper research and understanding. And then you have this author of the book, Case for Christ, where he's a journalist who has his set idea, but he still wants to go through all the data to make sure to confirm his idea. So he went in with the intent of confirming, but was open to the truth. And therefore, he found the truth, which was opposite of what he thought. So that's such a clear example of what we've been on and what we're trying to share, where we both experienced both sides, right? And one side definitely gave us a lot more favor in results. And so that's why we just want to be transparent, be honest, open up this dialogue. We're talking about some obscure things. Feel free to ask us about these obscure things. I know sometimes we're cryptic, so feel free to comment, or we have a Facebook group that we are opening that you can join, and we can just keep the convo going. So as far as this is our second go around of filming. So we're getting a little motion, getting a feel for how this is going to go. And I guess what to expect next is we are filming these kind of in a just kind of podcast style setting where we're just going long form. We're going to have a discussion, whatever gets inspired, just like we didn't plan on talking about nebulizers today, but guess what? We talked a lot about them because that's the inspiration of flow that happened. So we're going to do this every week, and it's going to be cut. We're going to put the full video available to you if you want to sit and hang out with us for the whole time, but we're also going to cut it up into little segments. So that's kind of the content flow that we have right now that we're anticipating. So that's really it. So any final words, Doug, or anything that you want to let them know that's going to happen next?
No, this is good. Stick around for the next ones. We look forward to bringing you more information, and thank you so much. This has been great.